This review is on the movie Lady Bird. I'm the younger guy, and I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. Lady Bird was written and directed by Greta Gerwig. The actors in this 2017 film were Sayers Ronan, Laura Metcalf, Tracy Letts, Beanie Feinstein, and Lucas Hedges. The film tells the story of a young girl going to a Catholic school and growing up with half-decent parents. They didn't beat her, they didn't wash her mouth out with soap when she swore, or they didn't even emotionally scar her for life while she was going through normal situations. What Lady Bird sought out on her own, she got what she deserved. Then the movie wants to blame the mother for Lady Bird's bad decisions, but her father is a reason for her good choices. For me personally, a coming-of-age film can throw in goofiness, fun to watch, grave situations, genuine family dynamics, puppy love, actual love, drama, strong viewpoints by a character, but if it doesn't give me a aha moment, it's not credible to me. At one point, a coming-of-age movie has to share a true moment with the entire audience on how they felt the exact same way in a similar situation when they were young. We are supposed to feel good at the end of the movie when Christine realized she has grown into a young adult with some ups and downs in her life. But for a lot of us, we reached the same realization, but we had to go through a lot worse. To me, the partially clothed sex scenes was totally unnecessary. When Lady Bird and her first boyfriend were laying on the grass, fully clothed, holding hands and naming the stars for themselves, that was romantic to me, and the director should have realized that. Yet that was the best, and move on from there. If the person who wrote and directed this film was a man, I would strongly suggest to talk to the women in the hashtag #MeToo movement. I waited weeks to rent this movie. The price finally went down, so we made a quick lunch, sat down and watched the film Lady Bird in the middle of the afternoon. Let's just say there are some coming-of-age movies I enjoyed better. For example, Eli Fanning and Three Generations with Naomi Watts and Susan Sarandon, Ellen Page and Juno with Michael Craig, and Jennifer Gardner and Jason Bateman, and Gabrielle Sidibe in Precious with Monique, Paula Patton, Mariah Carey, and Sherry Shepherd. A lighter coming-age movie with Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls, with Rachel McAdams and Tim Meadows. A good writer uses their imagination along with knowing and or actual experience. I did not go to a private school, but I have limited knowledge of what happens in private schools. Generally, you have classes with the exact same people every year. You might say that is a good thing, but in a private school, the graduating classes are usually small. Cliques are formed in the early years, and if you do not belong to a clique, an outsider can be treated like shit for years. I just wondered if the writer for the movie was the outsider or wrote about an outsider. I have my suspicion it's the latter. Just for the fact in this movie, Lady Bird supposedly joined a clique without being made fun of or used. In real life, that wouldn't have been extreme. That would have been extremely hard to do, because in private schools, there are parents who have money, and there are parents who have to scrape the money together to send their kids to private school. And students usually know other people's family situations. Out of 10 Pretty in Pink dots, I give this film 6 Pretty in Pink dots. Thank you. My rating would have been a lot lower, but Sayers Ronan and Laura Metcalf performances were excellent. A+.